Hey, welcome back. Today I want to talk about manually setting up a volume meter on an avatar. Let's first of all talk about what volume meter even is. Volume meter is a component which, when added to an avatar, will provide a value between 0 and 1, which indicates the volume level that you're talking at. This is useful for things like talk visualization and shape keys, lights, all sorts of stuff like this. I've covered it previously in a variety of videos, but I want to provide here a standalone reference for how to set it up, such that it's available for you to use. Let's go ahead and talk about how you can get it set up. So if you hop over here into Smooth POV, I'm going to first of all talk about how you could usually set it up, which is if you come over to the avatar creator, when you're creating an avatar here, you'll see that there is this checkbox here called Setup Volume Meter. When this is checked, it will automatically do this setup that I'm about to show for you. So if you want one and you haven't created your avatar yet, just go ahead and make sure to check that checkbox when you create your avatar. Now we're going to stand across here to this avatar here. This is the JBot by Jax, and it doesn't have a volume meter on it. I'm not sure why it would, as it doesn't have any gestures, but we're going to show setting it up on this avatar because I needed one that didn't already have one, and this was the first one I could find. So let's go ahead and set up a volume meter. So the easiest way to do this is to do it on the head proxy. This is where most of the other audio components are created on an avatar. So what we're going to do here is inspect the head of the user, or the avatar in this case. I'm going to go up to the top of the avatar by hitting the big up arrow here, and we'll see we're on JBot Mail, and we're going to select the head proxy here. The head proxy has a bunch of audio components on it already assigned. You can find out more about these in a video I've done on making your audio source differently or setting up your audio source manually. That's where I talk about how the mask that I have on my avatar works, where the audio source is coming from the mask and not my actual avatar, so that they're separate. That'll be linked in the video description so you can take a look at it. Now you see that there is no volume meter on here, so let's go first of all, go ahead and add that volume meter. So you go to Attach Component, Media, Utility, Volume Meter. Once this is added, you'll see that we get the volume meter component. The volume meter component has a volume property here, which is where the volume should end up coming out of, but it won't actually work right now. And the reason it won't work is because there is no source assigned to it. What do we mean by a source? We mean any audio source. So in this case, we're going to be using your voice, as in your microphone output, but we can also use videos. There'll be a video or sound effects. There'll be a video from me on that just after this one. We'll show you how to do that as well. But for now, we're going to use the avatar setup to do this. Easiest way to do this is to use a component here that's called Avatar Voice Source Assigner. You'll see there's one already up here. This one is actually controlling the setup of the audio output for, the general talking that comes from an avatar. But what we can do is just create another one here and use it for the volume meter. So to do that, we need to find it. So we go to Attach Component, Users, Common Avatar System, and then it is, where are we? Here we are. It's at the top audio here. Avatar Voice Source Assigner. Once this is added, drag source into target reference for Avatar Voice Source Assigner, and you're done. The volume meter will be set up. I'm now going to go ahead and equip this avatar and head over to the component. Let me get rid of these gizmos as well. And you'll now see that when I'm talking, we're getting a value out here, which is indicating the volume that I'm talking at. If I yelled louder, which I'm not going to do just for the video recording purposes, you'll see that this goes to a higher value. You can then use a logic step. The tool shelf's here a little bit tricky. Let me just, there we go. To grab this as a component. Oh, one minute. Oh, yeah, we're good. And pull this out into the world, and then you can use the volume output here to do various logics such as visualizations or animations, etc. That's it for setting up a volume meter manually for an avatar. Stay tuned for another video where we set it up for sound effects and audio clips. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.